my friend, I have a favor to ask. I'm running as a hero in the 2023 St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend. St. Jude heroes are runners who fundraise while they train for their race, and I am proud to be a part of this nationwide alliance against childhood cancer. I want to help make sure that families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus solely on helping their child live. Your donation, no matter the size, will help. Will you help me reach my fundraising goal? Please visit my fundraising page to show your support at fundraising.stjude.org/go-to/DonitaJ. That's DONITAJ. There's a link in the show notes. I can't thank you enough for helping the kids of St. Jude. Hello, water warriors and triathlon trailblazers. Ever wonder how to give yourself that extra edge, slicing through the water like a hot knife through butter? Or maybe you've questioned which wetsuit will have you channeling your inner Aquaman or Mara. Dive in with me today as we plunge into the riveting world of triathlon wetsuits. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned pro, today's episode is set to be a game changer. Strap in tight because we're about to embark on a deep dive that promises buoyancy, speed, and all the secrets to leveling up your game. Ready to make waves? Let's dive right in. So listen in for episode 40 of the official Triathlete Podcast. Hey, my friend. My name is Donita Jacobs. Some people know me as a nurse, a leader, and health expert. Other people know me as a coach, race official, and seasoned triathlete. But at the end of the day, I'm simply a friend with a mission. I want to help you transform your life. My goal isn't to help millions. My goal is to help you. Welcome to the official Triathlete Podcast, where you will learn about all things multisport, broken down into bite-sized pieces, and how we can blend life demands with fitness goals. My approach is different because I am blending my 20-plus years of healthcare and athletic experience to help you be the healthiest, happiest, and most balanced athlete you can be. I believe in you, even if you don't. You really can reach those soaring goals, and I'm here to help you get there. I'm so glad you made it here. If you have a question or topic idea, get in touch and let me know. After all, this show is for you. Enjoy! Hello, my friends and fellow athletes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you're here. Before we start down the road of the world of triathlon wetsuits, I always start with a little message from my Train with Heart program. It's my mission to transform the whole athlete, so Heart not only develops and prepares the body for improved athletic performance, but aims to optimize the whole person through healing, empowerment, awareness, reflection, and transformation. So each episode, I share a little snippet from how I help my athletes with one of these elements. Today, we are going to discuss transformation. Today, we dive deep into a topic that's as relevant to a seasoned triathlete as it is to anyone navigating the twists and turns of life, the delicate balance between setting ambitious goals and being flexible enough to adjust them. Let's begin by visualizing our aspirations. Picture that finish line, that career milestone, or any personal benchmark you've set for yourself. The journey to get there is rarely a straight path. There are hurdles, moments of doubt, and unforeseen challenges. This brings us to our first point, the importance of setting ambitious targets. Why, you ask? When we set lofty goals, we push the boundaries of our comfort zone. In the realm of triathlons, it could be shaving off minutes from your time or tackling a longer distance. In life, maybe it's pursuing a challenging new job or learning a complex skill. Ambitious goals propel us forward. They light that fire within, driving us to put in the effort, dedication, and hours of work. But here's the caveat, and it's a significant one. While ambition pushes us forward, our bodies and minds sometimes send signals that urge us to reconsider, recalibrate, or even halt, which leads us to our second cornerstone, recognizing when to adjust based on physical and mental cues. In the midst of training, it could be the fatigue that doesn't shake off after a good night's sleep, the persistent soreness that veers into pain, or the mental burnout from overtraining. And in life, these cues might manifest as stress, a persistent sense of dissatisfaction, or even health issues stemming from overwork. So how do we find that equilibrium? It's through self-awareness, listening, truly listening to your body and mind. It's about understanding that sometimes adjusting our goals doesn't mean giving up, but rather evolving our path based on the wisdom of our experiences. And herein lies the transformation. By blending ambition with flexibility, we foster resilience. We cultivate a mindset that says, I am adaptable. I can overcome, pivot, and grow no matter the challenge. So whether you're lacing up your running shoes or charting out life's next big move, remember, aim high, but always keep an ear to the ground. And most importantly, trust in your journey, for it's in the balance of ambition and flexibility that true growth lies. Today, we're diving deep, quite literally, into the world of wetsuits. Whether you're gearing up for your first triathlon or you're just looking to update your gear, this episode is for you. Let's make a splash, shall we? Okay, first things first. Why do we even need a wetsuit in a triathlon? Well, besides making you look like a cool aquatic superhero, there are three main reasons. Buoyancy. A wetsuit provides buoyancy, which can help improve your swimming position, making you more streamlined. Warmth. It can get chilly in those open waters. A wetsuit is designed to trap a thin layer of water between the suit and your skin, which your body heats, keeping you warm. And reduce drag. A smooth wetsuit reduces resistance in water, letting you glide a little bit better. Now, not all wetsuits are created equal, and for a beginner, picking the right one can be overwhelming. But don't fret, I've got your back. The types of wetsuits are a full suit. This covers the entire body, arms and legs, ideal for colder conditions. Then there's sleeveless. This covers the body and legs, but leaves the arms free. It offers a little bit more flexibility, perfect for slightly warmer conditions. And then there's a shorty. It only covers up to the thighs and elbows. It's great for warmer conditions. When I bought my first wetsuit, I was clueless. I thought, hey, as long as it fits, right? But fit is just part of the equation. Remember to think about your race's typical water temperature. That'll guide you towards the right type. The mistake I made was I first bought just any wetsuit, which happened to be a scuba diving wetsuit. Thank goodness I figured that out quickly and was able to return it. Instead, I rented a triathlon-specific wetsuit for my first try, which I did end up buying. So what is the difference? Scuba diving wetsuits and triathlon wetsuits are both designed to keep you insulated in water, but they serve distinct purposes and have differences that make each of them suitable for their respective activities. Here's a breakdown of the main differences. First is purpose and design. Scuba diving wetsuits are primarily designed to keep the diver warm in various depths and water temperatures. As you dive deeper, water pressure increases, compressing the wetsuit and reducing its insulating properties. So scuba diving wetsuits need to be a little bit thicker for colder and deeper waters. Triathlon wetsuits are designed for buoyancy, flexibility, and speed. They aim to keep the triathlete in a higher and more streamlined position in the water, which assists with swimming efficiency. Then there's material and thickness. Scuba diving wetsuits are generally made from a thicker neoprene, which provides better insulation. They come in various thicknesses like 3mm, 5mm, or even 7mm, depending on the intended dive depth and water temperature. Triathlon wetsuits tend to be thinner, often ranging from 3 to 5mm, and have varying thicknesses in different parts of the suit to optimize buoyancy. They're thicker in the lower body, and for arm movement, they're thinner around the shoulders. Then there's buoyancy. For scuba diving wetsuits, buoyancy is not a primary design feature. Divers control their buoyancy with BCDs, or buoyancy control devices. Triathlon wetsuits are specifically designed to improve a swimmer's buoyancy. This helps in conserving energy and maintaining a better swim posture. Then there's flexibility and range of motion. Scuba diving wetsuits, while they need to allow for a range of motion, they are not as flexible in areas like the shoulders, as swimming efficiency isn't the core purpose. Triathlon wetsuits are highly flexible, especially around the shoulders and arms, and allow for efficient swimming strokes. Then there's zippers. Scuba diving wetsuits, they typically have a back zipper, but some models have a front or side zippers. Triathlon wetsuits mostly come with a back zipper, designed for quick transitions in races. Some newer models are even designed to be quickly peeled off. Then there's durability. Scuba diving wetsuits are built to withstand rough conditions, including brushing against rocks, corals, or carrying heavy dive gear. Triathlon wetsuits, while durable, they are made for performance and may be more susceptible to tears and nicks, especially from fingernails when putting them on. And then there's cost. Scuba diving wetsuits, the price can vary based on thickness and other features, but generally they can be more affordable than high-end triathlon wetsuits. Now, triathlon wetsuits, given the specialized design for performance, these can be quite pricey, especially the top-tier models. When choosing between these wetsuits, it's essential to consider the primary activity you'll be engaging in. Using a triathlon wetsuit for diving or vice versa would not only reduce performance, but could also compromise safety. So here are 10 triathlon wetsuits that have been consistently rated highly. The Roka Maverick X. It's known for its arm-up construction and high-quality neoprene. It's a favorite among elite triathletes. The Tyr Hurricane Freak of Nature. This wetsuit is appreciated for its range of motion and buoyancy. The Zone 3 Vanquish. This is considered one of the fastest suits with its one-piece shoulder panel design. The Blue 70 Helix. A favorite for many due to its flexibility, buoyancy, and overall performance. The Orca Alpha. It's designed with flexibility in mind, especially in the shoulder area, making it ideal for those who prioritize the swim segment. The Hub Archimedes 3. Known for its unique buoyancy levels and flexibility, it's a go-to for many triathletes. The 2XU Propel P2 offers a good balance between flexibility and buoyancy and comes in at a slightly more affordable price point than some other top-tier options. The Aquasphere Phantom. Its core power system makes it unique, offering a tight fit that doesn't compromise flexibility. The DeSoto T1 First Wave. Not a traditional full wetsuit, but its two-piece design offers unique advantages in terms of fit and comfort. And the Xterra Vendetta. It offers great buoyancy and flexibility and is a favorite among both beginners and pros. When shopping for a wetsuit, it's crucial to prioritize fit and personal comfort. While these are some of the top wetsuits in the market, the best one for you will depend on your specific needs, body type, and budget. It's also worth noting that brands continually update their lineups, so always check for the latest models and reviews when making a decision. Okay, fit. Now that's a biggie. Here's what you need to remember. Triathlon wetsuits should be snug but not suffocating. A good wetsuit will be tight, but it shouldn't make you feel like a squeezed toothpaste tube. Flexibility. Test out some swim motions. You don't want any restrictive feeling, especially around the shoulders. And no gaps. The wetsuit shouldn't bag anywhere. Any extra space can fill with water and slow you down. Now here's a pro tip. When trying on a wetsuit, use a plastic bag over your foot or hand. It'll help you slide the wetsuit on without tearing it. So speaking of that, putting on and taking off a triathlon wetsuit properly is essential to ensure its longevity, prevent unnecessary wear and tear, and get the best fit. Here's a step-by-step guide for both. So putting on a triathlon wetsuit. Gather your tools. Use plastic bags or wetsuit gloves. I've even used winter gloves. These will reduce friction and make it easier to slide the wetsuit on, especially over the feet and hands. Check the fit. Ensure your wetsuit is right side out and the zipper is on the back. Foot first. Place a plastic bag over your foot. This makes sliding your foot through the leg of the wetsuit much easier. Start by inserting one foot at a time, pulling the wetsuit up over your ankle and calf. Legs are next. Gradually work the wetsuit up your legs. Don't rush. Take your time to ensure it's properly fitted around your crotch and butt. This may require pulling the material from the bottom and working it up. Always pull gently from the inside of the wetsuit to prevent tears. Next are hands and arms. As with your feet, a plastic bag can help here too. Insert one arm at a time, ensuring the wetsuit fits snugly around your wrists. Then pull it up over the torso. Continue pulling the wetsuit up over your torso. Ensure there's no excess material bunching up, especially in the armpit area. Then zip it up. Reach behind and pull the zipper up. Some wetsuits have a long cord attached to the zipper to make this easier. Ensure the flap behind the zipper lies flat. And then make final adjustments. Smooth out any wrinkles, ensuring the wetsuit lies flush against your skin. Make sure areas like the crotch, armpits, and wrists are properly adjusted. Now taking off the triathlon wetsuit. Start at the top. Begin by unzipping the back of the wetsuit. You might need to pull the zipper cord over your shoulder to reach it. Peel off the upper body. Push the wetsuit off your shoulders and down your arms. Turn the upper half inside out as you remove it from your arms. Push down. Work the wetsuit down your torso and hips. Again, it can be beneficial to turn it inside out as you do this, effectively peeling it off. Removing from legs. When you reach your knees, sit down if necessary. Use your hands to push the wetsuit down and off each leg, one at a time. Have it be inside out. At the end of the process, your wetsuit should be entirely inside out. This is good for rinsing it and letting it dry. Be really gentle. When removing, avoid using your nails or pulling too hard, as this can cause damage. Instead, use the pads of your fingers and a gentle touch. Remember, with a bit of practice, the process becomes much smoother and quicker. You'll also develop your technique and find what's most comfortable for you. Always handle your wetsuit with care to ensure it lasts for many triathlons to come. All right, now let's talk about wetsuit thickness. Wetsuits are typically measured in millimeters, like 3-2 millimeters. The first number, the 3, is the thickness of the torso area, which keeps your core warm. The second number, 2, is the thickness of the arms and legs. The thicker it is, the warmer it will be, but remember, more thickness can reduce flexibility. And now a word on wetsuit care, post-race or after training. Taking care of your wetsuit is crucial to ensure its longevity and to get the best performance out of it. Here are 15 tips to keep a wetsuit in top condition. Number 1, rinse with fresh water. After every use, rinse your wetsuit thoroughly with cold, fresh water to remove any salt, chlorine, or other residues. Number 2, avoid direct sunlight. Sun can degrade the neoprene. Always dry your wetsuit in the shade. Number 3, use a specialized hanger. Standard hangers can deform the shoulders of your wetsuit. Use a broad, padded hanger or a hanger designed specifically for wetsuits. Number 4, air dry it. Don't use a machine dryer. Lay it flat or hang it out to dry naturally. Also avoid leaving it in a damp pile for too long. Number 5, turn it inside out. It's a good idea to turn the wetsuit inside out when drying. This not only helps the inside dry, but also protects the outer surface. Number 6, avoid sharp objects. When wearing or storing your wetsuit, avoid contact with sharp objects that can tear it. Fingernails can be especially hazardous when putting on your wetsuit. Number 7, avoid chemicals. Keep oils, chemicals, and aerosols like sunscreen away from your wetsuit if you can. They can degrade the neoprene. Number 8, gentle cleaning. If you need to clean it beyond rinsing, use a wetsuit shampoo or a really mild soap. Avoid detergents and bleach. Number 9, check the zippers. Ensure the zippers are free from sand and debris. You can use beeswax or a zipper lubricant to keep them functioning smoothly. Number 10, store it flat. If you have space, lay your wetsuit flat to store it. If you must fold it, try to minimize creases. Number 11, avoid extreme temperatures. Don't leave your wetsuit in hot cars or cold storage. Extreme temperatures can damage the neoprene. Number 12, use with care. Be careful when putting on or removing your wetsuit. Pull gently and avoid overstretching. Number 13, avoid peeing in the wetsuit. While it might be tempting in cold waters, urine can degrade the inner lining over time. Now, I'll be honest, I pee in mine, so just make sure you rinse it thoroughly. Number 14, repair small tears. If you do notice minor nicks or tears, repair them as soon as possible with wetsuit glue to prevent them from expanding. Number 15, rotate between wetsuits if you can. If you're a frequent swimmer, it might be worthwhile to have 2 wetsuits and rotate between them, giving each a chance to fully dry and recover. Remember, a wetsuit is an investment. With proper care, it can provide comfort and performance for many seasons. These tips will extend the life of your wetsuit. Treat it well, and it'll return the favor during your races. Now, FYI, there are rules about wetsuits in triathlon. USAT has specific rules regarding the use of wetsuits in sanctioned events to ensure fairness and safety among competitors. The following are the general USAT rules about wetsuits. Temperature cutoffs. Wetsuits are allowed for athletes if the water temperature is 78 degrees Fahrenheit or 25.5 degrees Celsius or lower. If the water temperature is between 78.1 degrees Fahrenheit and 83.9 degrees Fahrenheit, or 25.6 degrees Celsius and 28.8 degrees Celsius, athletes may choose to wear a wetsuit, but those wearing wetsuits in this range are not eligible for awards or any USAT national ranking points. Wetsuits are prohibited when the water temperature is 84 degrees Fahrenheit or 28.9 degrees Celsius or higher. Wetsuit thickness. Wetsuits must be no thicker than 5 millimeters at any part of the wetsuit, including any overlapping. Modification and buoyancy. Wetsuits cannot be modified to aid in buoyancy. This includes inserting or affixing materials or objects to increase flotation. Checking the temperature. The water temperature for the race should be taken on race morning, typically between 60 and 90 minutes before the race start. This allows event organizers and participants to make informed decisions about wetsuit use. So the temperature rules are primarily for safety. Wearing a wetsuit in very warm temperature conditions can lead to overheating and other related complications. There may be special exceptions. Some events may have exceptions or additional wetsuit rules based on local conditions, safety concerns, or other factors. It's always essential to check the specific event's guidelines or instructions. So to wrap things up, remember, everyone's different. What works for one athlete might not work for another. The key is to try multiple wetsuits and find what feels right for you. And as you train and compete, you'll gain a better understanding of what you want from your gear. Well, triathlon enthusiasts, that wraps up our deep dive into the world of wetsuits. Remember, whether you're gliding through a serene lake or battling ocean waves, the right wetsuit is like your aquatic armor, making each challenge a bit more conquerable. As you head out on your next training session or race, may the currents be ever in your favor and your wetsuit be your trusted ally. Until next time, stay buoyant, stay swift, and keep making those waves. Talk to you next time. Bye! That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. I want to get to know you, so head over to trynursecoaching.com and sign up for a free 30-minute goal-setting session. Love the show? I'd be forever grateful if you left a review and shared the podcast with your friends. And remember, do things that are hard.